Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a leak. Now, on Thursday, we are expected to have PlayStation's State of Play, which is their little expo to show us all the upcoming games that we can expect on the PlayStation system. But usually it is held very secretively. But this year, this seems to have been a little bit of a leak. Now, this leak is pretty much the entire set list for the State of Play. So I don't know how long this will be on YouTube. Sony might come for me, and for that, I'm sorry, Sony, please don't get me, but you are going to now see the list of games that we are expecting to see on this Thursday's State of Play. Now, as you can see on your screens right now, this is what we're expecting to see at PlayStation's State of Play. And if we're being a little bit honest, it is a little bit lackluster. It isn't the most exciting, but there are a few, maybe one big pick that I'm super excited for. But other than that, it does seem like it isn't that exciting. So let's just start off and get into the first one, which is going to be the release date trailer of Stray. Now, this game is a game where you basically play as a stray cat. And yeah, I'm all up for that, if I'm being honest. I quite like the look of what we've seen so far, which isn't a lot, but I am quite intrigued by this game. A lot of my mates think that I'm weird because I really want to play this game, but I'll be honest, it is definitely one that's piqued my interest. But a final release date trailer should give us a few details that we haven't had before, and we should get a real good look at the game. So this is the one that I'm really speaking the most excited for. But then next on the list is Avatar's Frontiers of Pandora, which of course is going to be the game that is connected to the movie that we're expecting to see, I think, later on this year or early 2023. So this game, if I'm being honest, I couldn't care any less. I'm not really an Avatar fan. I didn't enjoy the first movie as much as the entire world seems to have. But again, that is just an opinion, and the next movie could be completely different and really just blow it out of the park. If I'm being honest, I wasn't a big Stranger Things fan until this season. It's come out very recently, and now I'm hooked. So it could be a saving game for the franchise for me. So maybe it'll be really good and maybe I'll enjoy it. It will have to be mentioned on the channel at some point, so I assume we'll get to it, so don't worry about that. Next on the list is Horizon Call of the Mountains. Now, this is a gameplay trailer and it is for a VR version of Horizon. Now, I don't have a VR headset, so this is pointless for me, but after the response of the last Horizon game, from what I've seen, it hasn't had rave reviews. So I don't know how this is going to add up. I don't know how well it's going to do, but I am curious to see what it's like. But the next on the list is an exciting one for VR players, and that is Resident Evil 8 VR trailer and DLC teaser. Now, again, I don't have VR, so I can't play this. However, I think that Resident Evil Village would add up quite well to a VR system. I think the game is really suited to it, to be honest, and I think it will creep out and scare the living life out of a lot of people. So I'm really curious of what this is going to be like. I got a funny feeling it will be a lot of footage on YouTube of people playing this, because I can imagine there's going to be a lot of pants being wet. But that is one of the games that I think could be a hot take from this list. Another one on the list is Street Fighter 6. I'll be honest, this isn't a hot take for me. This is far from a hot take for me. I haven't played a Street Fighter game. I don't know since when. It is a series that I'm a bit bored of, if I'm honest. And I don't even know, I didn't know there was a sixth one. I thought they were on like Street Fighter 15. I didn't have a clue. I thought there was loads of Street Fighter games. So the fact there's only Street Fighter 6 blew my mind, but not a game that I'm particularly excited for. And the next game I'm not excited for, but I can imagine there's a lot of people who are, and that is Final Fantasy 16, I believe, the release date trailer. Now, this is the full trailer from what I can tell. This is going to be the release trailer, so it will show a lot of people some information that they haven't seen before. I've never played a Final Fantasy game. Now, I know I run a nerd channel, but between me and Natty, we've played a lot of games, and we sort of fit in the middle of, we played each other's games, basically. So whatever I haven't played, Natty's played. Whatever Natty hasn't played, chances are I've played it. Final Fantasy is a game I don't believe either of us have really played. Maybe he's played the older ones, but I am curious of what they're like, and I will get it on the channel very soon. So that will be something to look out for, and I will keep an eye out on this trailer. I will have a little go, and maybe we'll end up seeing some Final Fantasy on the channel very soon. But next on the list is a massive one, and that is Gotham Knights, the PS5 It says features trailer, which I don't know what that means. It could mean that there's some features that are connected to the controller, maybe, because I know the PS5 controller has got a lot of features, but I have no idea, if I'm being honest with you. That is just speculation on my part. But it is a game that a lot of people are looking forward to. So any more information on that game, I think, will be very welcome. And again, it is super exciting for me. I do want to check in on this trailer specifically. I think this is the one big one on the list that I'm super, super excited for, although Stray does sound fun. Gotham Knights is definitely a big hit with the fans. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Any Batman game, they're usually front runners on how to make a superhero game, so I'm all up for it. So let's get on to the next one, and this is actually the last one, and it is actually The Last of Us. It is the Last of Us remake, holiday trailer, and Factions 2 teaser. I don't know what any of that means. I've never played The Last of Us. I've watched The Last of Us. I kind of got... I think I got into it a little bit late, so when I did try to play it, I think I got to the point of where he loses his daughter or whatever, and that was, I think, the last I played of it, because I knew what was going to happen. I knew a lot of stuff, so I didn't bother playing it. But maybe if they've remade it for the PS5, maybe I'll give it a go. Maybe I'll have another go with it. So yeah, that could be quite a good game to look out for, but again, it's not particularly exciting, and I think this list is a little bit lackluster. So I want to know what you guys think. Let me know what you think in the comments, and drop a like on the video for some early news. I'm quite a little bit upset. I was hoping to see something new from something like Elden Ring, and I know really hoping, but I'd love to hear from Grand Theft Auto 6. Is that game ever going to come out? Is that game ever going to get made? I don't know, but yeah, this is the list that we have for Thursday, so let's all look forward to Thursday. And yeah, have a good evening. Cheers, guys.